exactly is your goal with that? How many?
If we can get
50 new Patreon subscribers.
Yearly subscribers to
Yearly
Patreon.
subscribers.
I'll give away this autographed guitar.
Yep, we're going to do a drawing and give away the autographed Lumi guitar.
Yeah.
So send the link to your friends. We have a lot of amazing content planned for the new year. I'm so excited to share with you guys.
Okay, good stuff.
And don't forget to turn on the light before you stream.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, love you.
Bye. Be safe. Hello. Hi, everybody. Wow. Got a little packed house here. I'm so excited. Look at the chat. You guys are really chatting. This is exciting. It's so good to see you all here. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a bit. Yes, okay, let me see here. Wondering if they know the mic is live. No, Nancy. I didn't really know the mic was live because I haven't gone live in a long time. We're trying some stuff here. We're going to see what happens. I'm hoping and praying that everything stays the way it should be. And right on cue, my camera starts making noises. It's so good to be here with y'all. I hope you guys can hear me okay. We've been sound checking a little bit. I think we have the audio portion of this kind of dialed in. The actual visual we're going to see, it may come and go, but I'm confident at least the audio will be working most of the time. This is so much fun. I haven't done this with y'all in a long time. This is just, you know how I do things. I have a set list. I don't have a set list. I have a list of songs I've written. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I was checking the requests that you guys sent in on Patreon and over on the Eastsiders Instagram channel, which is a new addition to the experience here. And yeah, I got some good requests from you guys, so we're just going to jump right in and sing some songs, a lot of which you know. I know it's a holiday hang, but, you know, I don't know a lot of Christmas covers as far as, like, you know, songs I can just sing for you guys willy-nilly. But I have been writing a fair amount of Christmas songs lately. So if it's cool with you guys, I think I will debut some new Christmas music. Maybe someday they'll end up as Christmas standards. I don't know. Does Christmas have standards? That was a dad joke. I don't know. Hi, my name's Jeffrey, and I'm still just as funny as ever. So, thank y'all for being here. We got a lot to be thankful for this year. 2025 is probably going to be my most ambitious year yet from an artist standpoint, and I'll be relying heavily on all of y'all to join me next year as you have the previous few years. And yeah, we're just going to make some stuff happen. But to kick off 2025, I'm going to release a song that kind of started this whole relationship with pretty much all of you. Back in 2018, when I was opening for Home Free out there in Europe, I thought, what can I sing for these people that they might dig? And the first song I ever sang, and the first song the guys ever heard me perform live, was a song called One Last Good Time. I opened every show with that song. I still pretty much open every show that I play live with that song, just because it's such a good one. The crowds sing along. So obviously we formed a super group for a bit, Sweet and Low. We were short-lived, but man, we had a great run. We had a great time. Recorded 3 songs, 2 of which have been released. And the last and final song that we recorded that's going to be released, fittingly named One Last Good Time, will be releasing January 3rd, 2025. So we're going to kick off 2025 with a personal all-time favorite with such a backstory. And I know you guys know it and love it. So I'm going to start with that one tonight. All right. Also, I know it's like 2 a.m. over there in Europe. Thank y'all for showing up. I see Denmark is here. That's pretty freaking awesome. Got the UK. I like this. Yes, Nancy, the visual is extra. So, hopefully, you guys can hear this all right. Well, hey there, darling, there ain't no doubt. Ship is sailed and the flames gone out. Waving the white flag, throwing in the towel. But before we do, Let's have one last good time for old time's sake. See what kind of small town trouble we can make. Take a little trip down memory lane. One last good time for old time's sake. Woo-hoo, 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 woo-hoo. Have a drink at the bar where it all got started. Go down to the lake where we had our first kiss. Walk you home through the park when it starts to get dark. Will you leave me on the porch or will you let me in for one last good time for old time's sake? See what kind of small town trouble we can make. Take a little trip down memory lane. One last good time for old time's sake. Woo-hoo, 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 woo-hoo. I hear y'all singing. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. I can't hear you, Nancy. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Hey, hey, baby, who knows, maybe we'll have such a good time we'll find we don't wanna let go. There's only one way to know. Let's have one last good time for old time's sake. See what kind of small town trouble we can make. Take a little trip down memory lane. Hey, hey, what do you say? One last good time for old time's sake. See what kind of small town trouble we can make. Take a little trip down memory lane. One last good time for old time's sake. Woo-hoo, 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 woo-hoo. There you go. One last good time for old time's sake. Always a good way to kick off the show. I do see my camera is blurring on and off, and I apologize for that. I'm trying to make it to where that won't happen anymore. So I'm using my iPhone as the camera, and it's a very, very nice visual compared to the other camera options that I have here. Oh, I see what it is. I now have a notification on my computer that my brother is calling me, which would interfere with, indeed, using the camera. Brother, if you're out there and you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm doing a live stream, but I will call you back when this is over. Also, little throwback to the between the sips days. I've got some coffee here. You know, it's 4 o'clock on the West Coast, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? I don't think that song's about coffee. I don't think it is at all. All right, let's see here. Yeah. So yeah, that song will be the first one coming out next year, January 3rd. June of this year, on a trip to Nashville, I recorded 10 songs with a amazing Nashville studio band. One of my good buddies is the lead guitarist for Tim McGraw, and we've gotten to know each other over years, and I reached out to him, and I was like, dude, I need a band, and I need a studio. Here's my budget. Is there any way we can record as many songs as possible? He's like, yeah, we can get you 10 songs at that number. I'm like, okay, fantastic. So we did it. We recorded 10 songs. Turns out he recruited pretty much all of Tim McGraw's band, which was pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, look at there. We got our first cheer over there. Oh, someone over there, Cindy on Twitch, just gave us a cheer, which gave us the little notification. That was kind of nice. We are live on YouTube and Twitch today. And if I could figure out how to get this to where it would not... I just really don't want this camera to do this anymore. It's getting way too blurry, way too often, but that's okay. It is what it is. But yeah, so the second song I would always sing over there in Europe, and it's really, really good to play it's always a great second song to play at live shows, and it is also recorded for the new record. It's called In Love with a Girl. and I'm very excited for this one to come out because you all sing it so pretty, and it's so wonderful. So if you're out there, when I say, I'm in love with a girl, all of y'all say, I'm in love, I'm in love. See, in my mind, you sound so good right now, and it's so beautiful. You all are going to be famous as soon as I figure it out. I'm in love with the girl, I'm in love, I'm in love with the girl, I'm in love, I'm in love. A small taste of heaven on my mind 24/7, yeah, she's my whole world, I'm in love with a girl. The only number I'm calling, slow kisses got me falling, every bit of me is all in. Can't help it, I'm melting, just thinking about it's got me singing ooh la la, wrapped around her fingers, oh my God, think I got a fever burning me up. I'm thinking I'm in love with the girl, I'm in love, I'm in love with the girl, I'm in love, I'm in love. A small taste of heaven on my mind 24/7, yeah, she's my whole world, I'm in love with a girl with them blue eyes staring back at me, make me wanna say something sugar sweet, sappy, write you a love letter, pour it all out, tell everyone I'm crazy about you. I'm in love with the girl, I'm in love, I'm in love with the girl, I'm in love, I'm in love. A small taste of heaven on my mind 24/7, yeah, she's my whole world, I'm in love with the girl. Solo. I'm in love with the girl, I'm in love, I'm in love. I know you're clapping. Love with the girl, I'm in love, I'm in love. A small taste of heaven on my mind 24/7, yeah, she's my whole world. I'm in love with the girl, I'm in love, I'm in love with the girl, I'm in love, I'm in love. A small taste of heaven, it's my 24/7, yeah, she's my whole world. I'm in love with them, girl. Woo-wee. All right, guys. Sounding pretty good as far as I could tell. So I'm kind of monitoring on my own little YouTube page here what I'm watching and what I'm seeing. It looks like when the camera's working, things are moving all right. We're not freezing up, but the camera keeps going in and out, and I don't know why. I don't know if I'm getting notifications on there. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to do something here, make an executive decision that may or may not be the best thing for us camera quality-wise, but I'm going to attempt something here just so we can get at least a steady image. I'm going to change the camera that we're using to this little webcam here. You know, the quality's not as amazing, but it's okay because at least it's steady. So I don't know if I'm just getting notifications or what's going on, but man, a little iPhone camera was really giving us some fits there. So we're rocking and rolling now. We're here. This is really fun. We have not done this in a really long time. And you know what? My bad on that. But I forgot how much fun it is just to play songs that my friends know. This really means a lot to me. So we're just going to keep rocking through the regular old set list here. This was requested by a few of you. But it was definitely requested by good old Ann. Good news, I have this one recorded as well. So we'll see. I heard that, Cindy. I know I need some makeup. It's hot in here. I got a beanie. I'm wearing a sweater. I'm trying to be festive. But it's 70 degrees in California. This is me trying to get in the Christmas spirit out here, you know? We were going to set this up in front of the Christmas tree in the living room and then quickly realized that moving all my computer and my gear up there would just be way too much of an undertaking. So we're just going to roll with this fiddle leaf fig behind me. That's a fake one, of course. Because if it was real, it'd already be dead. I'll say that I'm in town for the weekend, and on Monday I fly out back to Cleveland. Meet you down at the hotel bar. I can play it cool, you can play it hard to get. Pretend like we never met. Wear something I've never seen before underneath that dress I've seen before. Kissing in the hall, up against some door, room 1904. Let's be strangers, just the two of us, in on a secret. Let's be dangerous, mix it up in a bed we don't sleep in, while we're drunk on champagne. Say my name like you're gonna forget it. Let's make love like you and I ain't in it. Let's be strangers. Let's be strangers. Getting those get a room looks from the waiter. Small talk, slow walk, elevator. Like I don't know you, like you don't know me. Look, there's no strings. Let's be strangers, just the two of us, in on a secret. Let's be dangerous, mix it up in a bed we don't sleep in, while we're drunk on champagne. Say my name like you're gonna forget it. Let's make love like you and I ain't in it. Oh, let's be strangers. Let's be strangers, just the two of us. Let the night play out. Wake up and laugh about it. Take it back to the house. But for now, let's be strangers, just the two of us, in on a secret. Let's be dangerous, mix it up in a bed we don't sleep in, while we're drunk on champagne. Say my name like you're gonna forget it. Let's make love like you and I ain't in it. Let's be strangers. Let's be strangers. Here you go. Let's be strangers. I can hear the crowd going wild right now. In my mind, you guys are going wild right now. Upon further review, I much prefer the iPhone camera. I'd rather be blurry than to look at what I'm looking at right now. I'm much prettier on the iPhone. I don't think the camera's the problem, if I'm being honest. Let's just see what happens here. Let's see if this works. Maybe my phone just needed to relax, be chill a little bit. See, that looks so much better. Like, it just captures light a little bit better. We got some green going in here. Let's see what red looks like. Look at there. Got some real Christmas stuff going here. Wonder what happens if we dim these lights a little, get a little more thing. I've got like this crazy light going on up here. That's nuts. That's on crazy bright mode. That is on a much cooler mode. I actually kind of like that. I feel like that feels a little bit cooler. This feels very Christmassy to me right now. I guess I can respond to you guys in the chat. Cindy, I can't stop laughing. And this is what happens. I'll read the chat while I'm singing a song. You know how this goes. I'll start giggling. And, do I ever miss a long beard? Joanne, I don't. I really don't. I did kind of grow out some beard for about a month here a while back. And it started getting, like, some thickness to it. And I was like, I don't know. And I got rid of it again. And I was like, you know what? Maybe my big beard phase is over. And that's okay. That's all right. We had a good time with it. It was a good run. I can't complain. I would like to debut a brand new Christmas song for you guys, if you're up for that. I don't know how this is going to go. I haven't played it since the day we wrote it. But I really like this song. I'd had the idea for this song for a very long time. And I mean, like, years I've had this idea. And I've never known how to write it. And so anytime I attempted, I just wouldn't do it. And it's funny because I never have that trouble with songs. Like, I'm very in the moment when I write. Like, something will hop in, and then I'm just like, I'll just write it. It'll just be, I call it word vomit. I just vomit on the page, and then I mop it up and make it make sense, But I'd had this title for a long time, and it was a Christmas song. And the opportunity presented itself to write it with a good old dear friend of mine. And with a little luck, it'll end up on a Christmas project. But I'm not going to say who I wrote it with or what the project is. But Lord willing, you guys will hear this again someday. And you know how I like to rehearse right before I play the song. He's had the job forever, and his fleet is getting old. Blitzen and his buddies keep complaining about the cold. Anytime they leave the barn, where they were treated like kings, old Nick finally had enough of four-legged drama queens. He pulled his Amex from his pocket, handed it to that cashier. Everybody look out, Santa's got a new John Deere. He's got all of the attachments a man could ever need. If that ice starts melting, Lord, I'd hate to be a weed in that yard, 'cause I know he'd whack 'em right down, or hell, he might just let it grow as tall as his house, then bale it all up, feed Rudolph all year. Everybody look out, Santa's got a new John Deere. Oh, them elves added some magic, now that thing really flies. When he fires up that diesel, it ain't no silent night. Oh, he's chug-a-lugging, puffing as he rides out of sight. So been looking for a flash of green way up in the sky. He's got 400 horses instead of 8 reindeer. Lord have mercy, Santa's got a new John Deere. You can hear the solo, right? Twin fiddles, still guitar. I think it could be good. Sounds like a new Christmas classic, right? Well, them shingles are in shambles every time he lands. Allstate keeps saying, y'all, it's out of our hands. And those kids won't have to wonder if he's been by the house, 'cause nothing about them big old tires is quiet as a mouse. He'll still come down the chimney, but the big guy's shifting gears. Look out, Grandma, Santa's got a new John Deere. Oh, them bells added some magic, now that thing really flies. When he fires up that diesel, it ain't no silent night. Oh, he's chug-a-lugging, puffing as he rides out of sight. So been looking for that flash of green way up in the sky. He's got 400 horses instead of 8 reindeer. Lord have mercy, Santa's got a new John Deere. All them reindeer been looking for a new career. Sleigh Today ain't payday since Santa got a new John Deere. Oh, Lord. Santa got a new John Deere, right? So I'd had that idea forever, and I just never wrote it. And then I did. And it couldn't have come at a better time. And I'm noticing that my camera is being cantankerous again, and I wish I knew why. I wish I knew why. So we're going to try yet another camera option here, because none of them seem to be working the way they should. Let's just see what this looks like. See how poor of a quality this is. You know, this feels like a VHS filter at this point, and it's cool. I kind of like it. This looks like Christmas to me. Slightly dated, pixelated. This is definitely more on brand for me. This is not near as much polish. It's good. You guys really like that one, I think. Let's see here. Let's look here. The chat's blowing up, folks. Knox is doing wonderful. Knox is great. He was in here earlier today when I was doing a sound check, and Lauren took the sweetest, cutest picture ever, and I need to post that. In fact, I will post that picture in Patreon. You will see Knox, who looks adorable. He's the focal point. You will also see my studio desk and the menagerie of cables, and you will see how I work on a daily basis, and you will wonder, how does this man get anything done? That's okay. But that's the kind of peek behind the curtain you can get only on patreon.com. And here's the part of the show where we advertise. Patreon.com/Jeffrey East. I learned this from Tim Faust, if you couldn't tell. We have had Patreon going since 2018, ever since the Europe tour. And it's just been steady and wonderful. And we've built a wonderful community there. And I've gone through ebbs and flows where I'm like, I'm all in, I'm giving content. And then, you know, a few months will go by and it's like, oh, hey guys, here's some more music, you know. And so part of 2025, the focus is to really build Patreon bigger than it's ever been before and use it for what it should be. And that is a real deal community of people that love what I do and want to hear new songs fresh off the presses, such as Santa's Got a New John Deere. Like, if you think that was good, let me just tell you, I built the demo the day we wrote it, and I put a saxophone solo in it. I can't play saxophone, but I found a sample on the internet of some dude playing saxophone, and I was like, if a song ever needed a saxophone, it would be a song called Santa's Got a New John Deere. And in my mind, it's like a claymation music video. It's like a John Candy movie back in the Christmas, like in the early 80s or something. I don't know. This song, the way it sounds in the demo is just hilarious to me, and I love it. And so, yeah, all of you guys on Patreon, you might be getting that one for Christmas. But as an incentive for Patreon, because most of you here are already on Patreon, you can do it monthly. There's a $5 tier. There's a $5 tier. There's a $5 tier. There's a $10 tier. And if you sign up for Patreon for a yearly membership, you get like a 15% discount on the cost for the whole year, right? But I decided to up the ante just a little bit. If we can get 50 people to commit to the yearly subscription on Patreon, it could be existing members, or you could gift a year's membership to people, or you could just tell people about it. Maybe they'll come and sign up. Everyone that's a member of the Patreon community will have a chance if and when we reach 50 yearly subscriptions. Someone's going to win this Luna guitar, and I'm going to sign it. I'll do a little live stream just where we sign the guitar. I'll play a song on it and everything. And I don't know, signing it might just devalue it just a little bit. But if you guys are interested, if you're already a member of my Patreon community and you want a shot at winning this, you should go ahead and just subscribe for an entire year. 2025 is going to be a lot of content. And I'm pretty excited about it. But yeah, so this Luna guitar will be given away to the Patreon community if and when we get 50 annual subscriptions on there. Kind of cool, right? I don't know. It's a great little guitar, too. I don't know how I'm going to ship it. I hadn't thought that far ahead. Baby steps. So there you go. Yeah. It's a good little guitar. Luna sent me that guitar and another guitar. The other guitar over there in the corner is the guitar that I actually played this next song with Home Free at the Ryman Auditorium. Sean, yes, probably any level. That's fine. There's a $5 level. There's a $10 level. I mean, if I had my ruthers, I would say $10 level. That'd be great. But I just, I really believe in the Patreon community, and I know I have a vision for what it could be. And yeah, I think that would be, I know where I want it to get someday. So I figured I would just sweeten the pot by giving away one of my guitars that I've had hanging on this wall for a long time. Yeah, so the other Luna guitar that was given to me is the guitar I played at the Ryman Auditorium when I played People with Home Free, December 7th, 2021. I remember that day well because I was playing the Ryman Auditorium with Home Free. It was pretty freaking amazing. And it was that guitar that I tuned off stage, walked on stage, proceeded to play the first chord, only to find out that the guitar, for whatever reason, got stage fright and decided to go out of tune. In which case, we had to restart the song, not once, not twice, but 3 times, because the guitar refused to go into tune. But that guitar I'm going to hold on to for a little while longer. But you know what? If enough people sign up for Patreon, that one might be in the running too. You just never know. Cindy, I will not undust the guitar before delivering it. You will receive California Dust on the guitar. California Dust. That sounds like a song if I've ever heard one. I don't know. But I figure since we're here, we'll just go ahead and do one of my all-time favorites. Hear what it sounds like when the guitar is in tune. What's up, Warren Sellers? How you doing, bud? Warren Sellers is an old friend of mine. I hadn't seen him in forever, and he showed up at the Bluebird Cafe earlier this year when I was playing there. It was good to see him. Bright lights, big city on the street below. There's a blue Mercedes. Follow that car as it drives on out. Picket fence light on the edge of town. County line, there's a man on a tractor raising up corn in a family after the sun goes down. It's supper and grace, it's a big old world at the end of the day. We're all just people, working hard, putting food on a table, throwing up prayers and trying to stay faithful. Long as we're able, we're all just human, making mistakes, and love is what we do, man. Just doing the very best we can, 'cause on the other side, he ain't checking labels. We're all just people. No matter where your sun rises, it's gonna rain, it's gonna shine. We're gonna live, we're gonna die, and we all just wanna leave something behind. A heart to have, a hand to hold, safe place we can go to plant a seed and watch it grow. There's 1,000 names for what we call home. We're all just people, working hard, putting food on a table, throwing up prayers and trying to stay faithful. Long as we're able, we're all just human, making mistakes, and love is what we do, man. Just doing the very best we can, 'cause on the other side, he ain't checking labels. We're all just people. But from a million miles away, yeah, we all look the same. We're all just people, working hard, putting food on a table, throwing up prayers and trying to stay faithful. Long as we're able, we're all just human, making mistakes, and love is what we do, man. Just doing the very best we can, 'cause on the other side, he ain't checking labels. We're all just people. Yeah, yeah. We're all just There you go. An old favorite of mine. Hopefully, an old favorite of yours. Yeah, I've always loved that song. And again, another one of those moments when I just had a song that was laying around forever, waiting for the right time to shine. And it happened thanks to Home Free and those guys. And we shot that video and we played at different places, but the crowning achievement was playing that thing live at the Ryman Auditorium with my best buds. Easily one of the best moments ever. And that's what, to me, that's what the Christmas season has become as I've gotten a little older. I'm not old yet, but, as I'm getting older, just reflecting on the victories throughout the years and years past and just holding on to those moving into the new year and just trying to keep the hope alive with the dream we're all chasing, right? So I just had to play that one here. Oh, look, there's a Christmas elf, and she scared me tremendously because I can hear nothing. Do you want to say something? Because they can hear you very well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's all good.
I just wanted to say hi.
Hi. I told them about the guitar giveaway.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was just popping in to say hello.
I know the camera quality's not great. We've had some issues.
We're figuring it out, you guys.
So we've gone to just the default MacBook camera at this point. But it looks like a VHS, and it feels like an old school Christmas movie.
And you guys, this is the first stream of these.
Yeah.
And as it turns out, Jeffrey and I are the tech team. So the next one will be even better.
Will it?
Yeah, it will. It will. But I just wanted to say hi to everyone. Thank you to everyone who's joining in. Yes. I think there's a lot of people that we know and hopefully some new people too. Yeah.
Hey. We're here for all of you, and thank you guys. Everyone's saying hello to you.
Hi!
See, it's just now happening.
Okay, you guys, and don't forget, because Jeffrey won't say it.
I won't say it. This is...
you told them about the guitar.
I did. I told them about the guitar.
Is that not too cool?
It's too cool.
Can you guys see the scale of it?
See? It's little.
It's way too cute.
It's mini-me. It's my size.
It's Jeffrey's size. But we thought this would be a fun way to say thank you to everybody who decides to join the Patreon, and he's been busy brainstorming fun content ideas and just wanting to give back to everyone. So if you're interested and you have any friends that you want to gift a membership to, he's going to be dazzling you. Razzling and dazzling
Look at her go. Wow. My new manager, everybody.
No, we just love Jeffrey in this house. So thank you everyone for joining. I'll let you get back to it, but I just wanted to say hi.
Thanks for dropping in.
I'm in my workout clothes.
This was an added bonus.
Added bonus. Also, please drop a comment and let us know what type of content you guys love seeing from Jeffrey.
Look at this.
I'm super curious because you guys who are here are the most dedicated. So we're curious, like, what do you guys love the most? Do you love the stories? Do you love the singing? Is there anything you want to see that you're not seeing? Because we're going to incorporate that into his content. And
we might be moving the car out of the garage and making
We're building a whole content studio. And so we just wanted to say thank you. And he's going to be doing concerts like this once a month as well. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube.
See?
Follow him on Patreon on any of the levels if you can. But he'll provide free content if not, and I'll let you get back to it.
You're the best. Thank you.
Yes.
For jumping in here.
Jeffrey's not a good salesperson.
I'm the worst.
And I just think he's so talented. So,
she's
anyways,
really sweet.
Love you guys. Thank you for joining. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah, people.
Yeah.
And if you believe in nothing, that's cool too. Eat some cookies.
There you go.
Okay.
I love that.
Guys.
That's really good.
Love you guys.
Okay. Love you, babe. Thanks for tuning in. That was fun. Well, that was amazing. That was completely unexpected. No joke. That was not scripted at all. Although none of this is, to be completely honest. But yeah, that's Lauren. She's everything to me, and written a lot of songs about that girl. And we've been doing this for a long time. We've been together for 10 years, which is pretty amazing. And now's a good time to play one of her favorite songs. In fact, now's the perfect time to play one of her favorite songs. Also, I did notice here in the chat a couple of questions that I need to... Holly Rhodes just subscribed over there on Wait, is that a subscription on... I think that was on I don't know. It just popped up. It said new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing wherever it was you subscribed, YouTube or Yeah, you just subscribed on on YouTube. That's amazing. That's awesome. Thanks for doing that. I saw a big hello from Mike Rhodes, a wonderful, wonderful dear friend of mine, great writer. We've written many things together, and Lord willing, you're going to hear some of that stuff at some point as well. But I did get a question regarding a song that I just had in a TV show. Again, one more thing to be really thankful for this year. I write all sorts of music, country being the primary focus, but guys, if you know me and you're there on Patreon, you've heard some of the stuff I'll post. It is anything but country sometimes, and I love that because I'm a songwriter first, and I just kind of write whatever I'm feeling that day. Some days it's real country, some days it's not. But I was really fortunate to have made a project back in 2023 called Closing Credits, and the goal of that project was to get me, the writer, artist, with a producer that works well in the film TV space. And I mean producers that are real cinematic in their approach and everything. And so I did. I just wrote some songs with some producers that are amazing and knew the sound I was going for. And we nailed it, I think, on all 5 of the songs that we released. But I just had gotten word last week, and then the show came out on Thursday. But Episode 3, Season 6 of Virgin River, I have a song on there called Stand By You. It's a song that I've never performed live, and I don't know if I could right now if I tried, if I'm being completely honest. But it was a really cool moment, and it was I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. If you're a fan of the show, or if you're not, whatever. If you're going to plan on watching it, you should watch it. But it happened at a very pivotal moment in the show, and they used the song for about 2 minutes. And I'm not going to lie, I was sitting there on the couch watching this show. It's also a show that Lauren and I already watch anyway, which is amazing. That just made it extra cool. And the song was called Stand By You, yes, Cindy. And it came on, and it was in a pivotal moment, and all the emotion that I put behind that song and everything I hoped that song would have been used for is exactly what took place on that show. And that was a really cool moment because that was the first time in my career that something I had actually created for the sole purpose of being used in that way. It actually came to fruition, and I feel like we manifested that one hardcore, and it was really, really freaking cool. So that song is called Stand By You. You can find it in all the streaming services. It's on my project, Closing Credits, Volume 1, because I intend on making more of those. And now that these songs are getting heard on TV shows, I've definitely got to start making more of those types of songs because I love that stuff, And anyway, back to the situation at hand. That girl that just walked in. This is her favorite song. I wrote this back in 2016, and we finally recorded this one. I've gotten 3 mixes back on the new record, and this was the 3rd mix I got. So this will be coming out in the early part of next year at some point. And I just love this song tremendously. It's called Hands of a Woman. She knows what she's doing. Her heart understands. She's my voice of reason, and I'm a far better man in the hands of a woman. In love, 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 oh, so sweet. In the hands of a woman, there's a place for guys like me. I was lost, I was wandering. All the stories I could tell, I was forever running, and I slipped and I fell in the hands of a woman. In love, 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 oh, so sweet. In the hands of a woman, there's a place for guys like me. When you feel that first touch, it'll take you so high. Oh, you'll wanna stay right there for the rest of your life. In the hands of a woman. In love, 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 oh, so sweet. In the hands of a woman, there's a place for guys like me. In the hands, in the hands, in the hands of a woman. Oh. There you go. Hands of a Woman. As made famous by no one yet, but it's gonna happen. I have faith in the new year. So Patreon. We keep bringing it up because most of you are here from Patreon, and again, it's at the top of the vision board. I look at my buddies Home Free and a few other friends of mine that have used Patreon to build a fan base that sustains what they do on a day in, day out basis, and take it from any of the past employers I've had in the real world. I could start listing, but we should probably end this, within the next 3 hours. I'm okay at writing songs and singing them, and that's all I ever want to do for the rest of my life. And Patreon allows me to do that. Patreon allows me to go to Nashville and record 10 songs with Tim McGraw's band. And if we get enough new subscribers over there in Patreon, it's going to allow us to afford to sing on that record and finish mixing that record. And then if we get even more subscribers on Patreon, it's going to allow us to film music videos for songs on that record. It's going to allow us to hire a PR team to promote the record, promote me as an artist. Try to assemble the team that I need to really get this thing off the ground and really give it a go, because we've got the songs. And I say this jokingly, but it's a wonderful time for ugly guys in country music. I'm not ugly, I'm not saying that. That's a joke. Lauren hates it when I say that. But there was a time when you needed to look like a supermodel to be in this business. Not so much anymore. It's my time to shine, kids. So if you haven't yet, go over there to Patreon, sign up, be a part of the community. We have a chat over there on Patreon, and I've got some YouTube content that I've got logged, ready to release in the new year over on Patreon, and it's going to be way ambitious, and you know what? I'm just going to do the best I can with it. But you guys are going to be getting a lot more music that's made day of. The $10 level, that's the plan, is to, when I write a song that day, try to get a version uploaded to you guys, and just so you can hear the process, because it'd be cool for you to hear a song in its work tape form and then you hear it again years later, right? In the fully recorded, ready to rock version. I think that's the dream. So anyway, I'll quit hammering that, but since we're on the subject, this guitar could be yours, and I'll sign it and everything. It's gonna be great. We want small guys with cool voices and great music. God bless you, Cindy. I'm here. Also, special hello to Lois. I see you in the chat. Lois is one of the ones, as most of you, that have been there for a long time from day one, and it really means the world to me to to see all these familiar names. We got Audra on the stream right now. Audra Watt is a wonderful writer, good friend of mine, amazing artist. She has a song called Bullet Trains, right? That you should probably check out that video on YouTube because it is organically just taking off. She wrote a song about her kids and her family and her life, and we've been writing a lot of stuff together. And those of you over there on Patreon, which, by the way, Audra, thank you for being the newest member over on Patreon, as if you don't do enough already. Audra and I wrote a song, and it was the last song I just posted on Patreon at the $10 level for those of you that want to join. And whenever I started the broadcast channel on Instagram, I couldn't think of a name. And Lauren just randomly said, the Eastsiders. And I'm like, that's a fantastic name, the Eastsiders. I don't know why we didn't think of that back in the day, right? Not that there's anything wrong with the East Buddies. I love the East Buddies. But maybe we just evolve into the Eastsiders because it feels a little more like cool, right? So we named the Instagram channel that. And then I was like, well, that's just the name of the fun club over there on Patreon. So we've got the Eastsiders, and then we have the Eastsiders VIP Club. And the Eastsiders will get the content we've always usually put out, which is sporadic at best. But I'm going to be better about that for sure. But the VIP Club will be receiving probably too much content. You might have to mute me. But hey, that's a good problem to have, right? Warren Sellers, you sent a little Venmo love. God bless you, Warren. Thank you, buddy. Warren Sellers, friend, blast from the past. He sent a little Venmo love. You can do that as well. No pressure. But there ain't many presents 'neath the tree this year. That's my bluegrass song. It's just really sad. I just made that up right now. See, I can't stop writing. It's what I do. It's what I do. Who else we got here? We got Scotty Ranks, JJE, much love from Alabama. Scott and Val. Oh, guys, I have made some wonderful friends over the years. And I've gotten to spend a little more time with my buddy Scott and his wife Val. And we met. He booked me on a couple of shows over the last, well, gosh, I guess the first one was probably 2 or 3 years ago, but we played again in Nashville this year, and I got to play a show with my buddy Josh Kelly and Madison Ward and John Splithoff, who's just ridiculous, and I was there in the middle of all of them, just enamored, loving every moment. But Scott's one of those guys that has been a fan of mine since he heard retro way back in the day. In fact, I mean, it just seems like we should play retro now, right? Let's put it up here. Scott, this is for you, buddy. You rock like Rolling Stone, Tempo Pilots on an 8-track back way home. Some things change, but all I know is that a girl like you was made to drive me wild. Yeah, a love like that ain't never going out of style. Oh, baby, you're retro dice on a review, stonewash fade on a jean jacket, so white, so cool. A natural born killer with the laced up white New Balance, rocking those rose-colored glasses. Girl, the way you're throwing it back, yeah, blowing my mind like the past you're blasting. Modern day Maryland kind of action, baby, you're retro. La 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 la. I hear y'all singing that. La 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 la. La 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 la. You're a Trans Am T-top of the world. We're sitting like a boombox on my shoulder with some hammer. All I know is that a girl like you was made to drive me wild. Ooh, love like that ain't never going out of style. No, baby, you're retro dice on a review, stonewash fade on a jean jacket, so white, so cool. A natural born killer with the list of a right new balance, rocking those rose-colored glasses. Girl, the way you're throwing it back, yeah, blowing my mind like the past you're blasting. Modern day Maryland kind of action, baby, you're retro. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Baby, you're retro, dice on the rearview, stonewash fade on a jean jacket, so white, so cool. A natural born killer with the laced up a wide New Balance, rocking those rose-colored glasses. Girl, the way you're throwing it back, yeah, you're blowing my mind like the past you're blasting. Modern day Maryland kind of action, baby, you're retro. La 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la, baby, you're retro. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. That was for you, Scott Smith, and all of you out there singing along. I feel like I'm on a radio show right now. That was the new one from Jeffrey East, Retro. Not really new. But if you're new here, it's new to you. This is water, by the way. Gotta stay hydrated. I see a lot of people saying they miss between the sips. I will say, technology has improved a little bit since we did that back in the day. And I know this camera isn't like the most beautiful thing, and the lighting is what it is. We'll figure that stuff out. But I kind of like the vibe of this camera right now. Like the way I'm seeing it, it does. It feels like an old Christmas movie, which I think is wonderful. But it is easier to like stream now than it used to be. Like I have it running through my studio. It's literally, I just hit a button and we're kind of live, right? So I don't know. Between the sips could be a thing that comes back. We're streaming to both YouTube and Twitch right now, and it seems to be going fairly well. I mean, I hear you. I hear what you guys are putting out there. You love Between the Sips. And I did too. And this is giving me good vibes for sure. But listen, I know it's really late for a lot of you over there, way past the East Coast in the land of Europe. It's like, what, 1:58, 2:58? I don't know what time it is for you guys. It's really late. It means a lot that you would stay up and hang out with me here on the West Coast of America tonight. I can't stress enough. I'm very excited for 2025. Recording the record that we recorded has indeed been a dream of mine since I started doing this thing forever ago, and we're almost there. We've almost got. Well, we still got to record a lot of vocals and get the thing mixed, and that's where Patreon's really going to come in handy. I had toyed with the idea of doing a Kickstarter, and that might be something we still do at some point. But honestly, I'd rather us be a community here and actually just grow this thing together. You guys are believers. You're dreamers just like me. You're part of the street team. I think we could probably get this done. Yeah. There's a lot of music that I want to record, and I was telling a buddy the other day I could release a song a week on Spotify for the next 5 years and still have a lot of tunes left over. And that's just from the stuff I've already got written. I mean, I have so many songs, it's officially a problem now. Like, I literally don't know what to do with all the songs. I have EPs, different sounding projects all over the place. And I've been too afraid to pull the trigger on one because I'm too moved by the other. And I just got to get over that. So Patreon is my outlet for that music that I haven't released to the rest of the world yet, but I get to throw it to you guys. YouTube's going to be a part of this. I plan on releasing more homemade love songs, as I call them, on YouTube, and it's just stuff I recorded here at the house. And you know, I set up a little 360 camera in the corner of this room and recorded the songs, or act like I did, reenacted, I guess, and then spliced it together. And Patreon, you've seen a sneak peek of that, but my goal is to try to get one of those videos out every week, if at all possible. You know, if I start touring, it might be a little difficult, but I'm just thankful you guys are here, and I know it sounds like we're wrapping this up, and we are. We're wrapping this up because I've just reached a point where I feel like I could just go all night now. And I'll play a couple of more for you here. Here. Let's try this one. This is a new one. Let's get another Christmas song in here. I've really enjoyed playing or writing Christmas songs for the last couple of months with some folks. It's funny, Christmas songs isn't something I really write a lot of, and not a lot of people do. We just don't think about it until the holidays here. And then yeah, sorry, I'm trying to find this lyric because I really want to play this song for you guys because I like it a lot. Again, it was a title I'd had for a long time. Yeah, I'm going to pull up this lyric. You're going to love it. I hope you love it. We'll see. This is very between the sips-ish right now, where I kind of had a game plan of what I was going to play, but it's just very I don't know. Figure it out as we go, right? That's what I like to do. All right, so this is a song called Dive Bar Christmas. Again, Lord willing, you'll hear this song on a record someday. We'll find out, though. All right, here we go. All the misfits and lonelies, the forgotten and broken hearts. Those last-minute shoppers and lovers that are too far apart. All us regulars don't care if the strangers are here, as long as they don't kill the vibe. Yeah, we all get along, singing holiday songs, raising a glass to the sleigh in the sky. It's a dive bar Christmas. There's neon and twinkle lights, whiskey and angels on that dance floor tonight. We deck the halls with secondhand smoke, play that jukebox neath the mistletoe. Come celebrate with us. It's a dive bar Christmas. Tinsel on the pool table, 4 quarters will buy you a game. Yeah, the special tonight is cold PBR. It ain't eggnog, but it goes down the same. No turkey, no dressing, just hot chicken wings. Fake presents beneath the fake tree. No fighting, no whining, just jolly good timing. So pull up a stool next to me. It's a dive bar Christmas. There's neon and twinkle lights, whiskey and angels on that dashboard tonight. We deck the halls with dartboards and smoke, play that jukebox neath the mistletoe. Come celebrate with us. It's a dive bar Christmas. We deck the halls with beer signs and smoke, play that jukebox neath the mistletoe. Come celebrate with us. It's a dive bar Christmas. There you go. Brand new Christmas song for you guys. The dream about Christmas songs, the cool thing about Christmas songs is if you have one that just really hits, we call it an evergreen copyright. If you have a Christmas song that you wrote that just becomes a Christmas song that people listen to every year, That's the sweet spot as a writer. That's kind of the dream. And at this point, I want to wake up every December and be like, oh yeah, this is the month that sets us up for the whole year. So I'm just going to keep writing some Christmas songs. And Lord willing, you'll be walking through a shopping mall somewhere in this world and you'll be like, I know that song. I know the guy that wrote it. I'm a member of his Patreon. I had a chance to win a free guitar. See what I do? I just keep bringing it back. Guys, this has been so much fun. I've enjoyed this tremendously. You all really do mean a lot to me, each and every one of you. I love seeing friends, new and old, on this chat. I'm serious about doing more of this and you guys being a part of this journey. Very, very ambitious plans for 2025. And yeah, I'm just thankful you're here to be a part of it. And we're going to end with a song for a good old friend of mine who I know is watching on YouTube and watching on Twitch because she has donated some bits over there on Twitch. The other night, Lauren had a session, and I was done working for the day, and I was exhausted. I was so over music. I fired up the Xbox, and I played Rocket League. And something possessed me to go live on Twitch playing Rocket League. One person showed up because I didn't tell anybody I was doing it. I didn't even expect anyone to show up, and it was Cindy. Cindy hates Rocket League, but she hung out with me for an hour while I just played a video game. We just chatted. It was a one-on-one experience, just her and I hanging out. But Cindy, it was probably 4 a.m. where you were when that was happening. But you hung out, so I'm going to play this song for you because it's just an all-time favorite. Now, I haven't recorded this one yet. But again, with Patreon, anything is possible. This is another all-time favorite, and if I could, I'd record everything I've ever written, and someday we will. But this is still at the top of the list of things I want to get out there at some point. This is probably going to be too high, so I'm going to lower it here. We'll see what happens. All right. This is called Magic. She said the way we were drawn together out of thin air was something she'd never ever felt before. That girl swore it was magic, yeah. Now I'm sitting here looking back. You know, a guy like me finding love like that was like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Things were good till the final disappearing act. Well, now you see her, now you don't. She was here and now she's gone. You know it must have been magic after all. I can't figure out how it all went down. You know it must have been magic after all. Last time I saw her, she was looking at me in that little black dress, looking so sexy. I never would have guessed she had something up her sleeve. Where'd she go, why'd she leave, what a mystery. I'm the king of fools, she's the queen of hearts. I'm all jacked up cause she stacked the cards right before my eyes. Didn't realize the hand she was holding while holding mine, yeah. Well, now you see her, now you don't. Now you was gone. You know it must have been magic after all. I can't figure out how it all went down. You know it must have been magic after all. Oh, yeah. Slipped through my fingers like Houdini. I feel like a bottle without a genie. Mine's about to run away with me. Where is she? Where is she? Yeah. Where did she go? I wanna know. Hey, now you see her, now you don't. She was here and now she's gone. You know it must have been magic after all. I can't figure out how it all went down. You know it must have been magic after all. Thank you all so much. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. All the things. I'm thankful for each and every one of you. And I'm probably going to go dormant for the rest of the year, as we all should if we can. But we'll be back for sure January 3rd. One last good time. Coming out of the gates with an all-time favorite. If you're on Patreon, I'll post that link. Look at there, Cindy. Look at you going crazy on good old Twitch over there. January 3rd, 2025, One Last Good Time will be coming out. We will post the pre-save link in Patreon and in the Instagram channel and on all socials. Whether you are a part of any of that, I will be posting that pre-save link everywhere we can. And I would love to get some pre-saves because that song means the world to me. And I love everyone that I got to sing it with. And that includes you guys. So yeah, thank you all so much. And Happy New Year. And we'll be back in the new year. I'm gonna hit this little button, and you're gonna see a really cool graphic just to show you how much more technologically advanced I am this time around. You ready? I'm gonna click this little button. I'm gonna disappear, and then there's gonna be this graphic. Look at that graphic. Oh, that is just so pretty. That's really pretty. I'm going to cut off the mic. I'm gonna chat with y'all here in the old YouTube chat for a second. God bless you guys. I really mean it. Thank you. We'll see you guys again real soon, all right? Come on in. I muted everything, so we should be good. I don't know. Maybe they can hear me. Oh, I muted it here.